What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode. Today I have a special treat for you guys. I'm gonna be working on a new rig that I just got. It's a box truck. Cadillac's getting worked on. I'm trying to finish up the buffing on it, and the Infinity G35 is finally done. If you guys saw the other video, the slave cylinder is finally installed. She rips. I'm gonna be doing a future very soon video of me ripping that thing. She finally just she does what it's meant to be doing, you know. And so yeah, this is my new rig. This is Isuzu box truck. What we're going to be doing to this one is, well, let me show you. Well, if you guys see that, there's quite a bit of a mess, but we're gonna be installing a new radio, and that's the old crappy radio that's in there. We're gonna go ahead and install. This one is a touchscreen flip up radio, so I'm gonna be able to bump whenever I go do some side work, side job slash whatever it is I do. Definitely I want to be able to bump it, and that radio is definitely not cutting it. And I definitely want to have some pretty much like a modernized feeling, so whenever I'm driving it, as it is, it runs really great. It's a turbo diesel, so we're still keeping it boosted, boys. You know, turbo Cadillac, boosted Isuzu. Never know, we might just do some future content on that. Let me know what you guys think. Comment below if you guys ever want to see a future episode on the box truck. And like I said, this one's finally getting detailed. I'll give you guys a quick update. Paint is finally pretty darn good. The only thing that I was having trouble with, I didn't know this was an issue, but I guess temperature can play a role of how the compound works. So it was definitely kind of too cold for me to do that work in here. The BMW, we're almost there. There'll be another episode on that, so stay tuned for those. Let's go ahead and get geared up, and let's go ahead and get started on that Isuzu. Alright, so I had to get my headgear on so that you guys can see what I'm doing, and it's going to be helpful. So we have the, I believe that's like an interface or whatever, wires that come with it, and here are the keys so that I can pretty much just loosen it so that I can be able to pull it out. So yeah, we gotta stick these keys in here so that we can loosen it and bring this bad boy out. I think this is the proper way of doing it. This is like legitimately brand new to me right now. So I know this looks like a mess, but here's the reason why I was struggling with this. Not sure if I might have caught it on my camera, but if I didn't, let me go ahead and do a quick explanation on what's going on here. I had to go ahead and pop this off because I had used my keys that we used to pretty much move the tabs outward here, which is what holds this old stereo in. It did not want to go ahead and come out. So what I noticed is after I popped my little, it's like a little fuse cover here. So this was actually grabbed onto a bolt that goes right here where I'm pointing at, and it holds the stereo in. So that's why I couldn't pull it out, and it didn't want to come out. So anyways, long story short, it's finally out. You might be asking, why the heck are you trying to install a radio onto this box truck? Well, like I said, whenever I do like my side hustles or anything like that, you know, whatever, I just want to enjoy my drive, so it doesn't feel like I'm working when I do go out and do my side hustles or whatever. It's just so that I can enjoy myself and enjoy, you know, what I do. And that's what it's about when you do like business. If you guys are new to any type of business, you know, I've been doing this for a while, and honestly I've had a couple businesses, so if this can be of help to any of you guys, you know, enjoy what you do. Life is short. Dream big. Don't be scared to dream. You know, that's exactly what I've done. I haven't been scared to dream. I'm still on my dream path. I'm still trying to get there, and I hope you know that you guys can kind of do the same thing. You know, if I can be somewhat of a, I guess I can influence in a way I'm not really trying to be, but you know what, why not share what I can when it's taken me a long time to get here. I wasn't born, you know, with privileges or anything like that. Like I had to literally start a business while I was in high school, while a lot of my friends were out there playing. And you know, I've been doing business, trial and error, you know, working hard. Trust me, there's a lot of story behind this. Well, you'll probably ask, well, why weren't your parents there? There's a lot of story behind me that that goes along with that. So just be patient with me. Like I said, be patient with what you do, work hard at it, and especially if it's something that you're trying to enjoy and do for yourself, go for it. So this is just a little bit of what I'm doing. Finally, I have the stereo. Oh, wrong way. Plug this in. So after you pretty much just plug everything back in, just snap it back in its place, and let's test it out together to see if it's going to work. So looks like power. It taps a little bit right here, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. But yeah, it works, it's on. It's gonna bother me a little bit though. Maybe there's a way I can adjust my screen. So
proud to be part of the Camel Nation.
It's very little, it's barely tapping. All right, so that's where we want it, right there. Now I'm just gonna put that little interface to make it look pretty. We're set to go, ready to rumble, ready to hit that street. Act like I'm not working sometimes. I'm not even gonna feel it anymore. All right, so finally I'm done with the box truck. The whole installation was pretty awesome, pretty successful for the radio. I hope you guys enjoyed that part, and we're gonna be, you never know, modifying it. Let me know what you guys feel like I should do. Now that we're done with that, we're gonna go ahead and adjust the ride height on my G35, just because I'm hitting everywhere. I'm not able to enjoy, and I'm like hoping every time I go up something, if it's too high, that I don't hit like a line under there or anything weird. So I'm gonna go ahead and adjust this side. I already did that side, and then we'll go ahead and just kind of see about how high it went, how high it got up. So let's do it. Usually what I do after I pull my wool out, I'll use this as my chair, so I don't have to be all squatting all weird, you know, or hurting myself. But pretty much what I do down here, these are my ABS line or whatever. Even though, if you guys, well, actually I haven't done a video on it, but I'll give you guys a quick rundown. When around the time where I first got this car, I did a stereo swap, and since I was already there, what I did, I pretty much just connected the whole ABS so that I can be able to drift on it and or do skids, because if you guys have never owned a G35, you can't just do it off the back. Traction control kicks on even if you disable it from the switch, so you have to go ahead and get in there and then pretty much literally disconnect the sensor that controls your ABS. So that's what I did, and that's why I'm able to do burnouts and all that now. But back to this, we're just gonna raise it. It's pretty much straightforward. If you ever lose your key, I'm gonna show you guys what I do. I use an adjustable oil filter remover, whatever you guys want to name it, whatever, you know what I mean. So anyways, you ever lose your keys to do this, to loosen it, this is what you can get as your alternative, and you can use it for anything you want, whether it's your filters, and like I'm gonna do it to pretty much loosen it so I can adjust my ride height. Alright, all you need is just to loosen that one bit, just enough, and I pretty much calculated an average of 20 turns, so I'm gonna try to do that here. 1, see if I can rate this up, cause There you go. 2, 3, and this one, it just kind of slides around. Just kind of like play with it, you know. 4, 5, 19, 20. And just to give you guys a heads up, I did this side first, just so you guys we can pretty much speed it up a little bit. What I'm gonna go ahead and do now to properly get a right adjustment, if you just drop it the way it is right now, you are not gonna get an accurate adjustment, because what happens is your wheels hang over and they kind of stay like that, so your car stays at a certain height. So you have to go ahead and reverse it and then put it back in that spot. So now that you're pretty much, what happens is your tires, instead of staying like this, when you start reversing, they start to flying out the way it's supposed to, and then you come back and then now you have a proper height. So let's do it. So I'm about 2 feet 1 inch. I'm about near that, huh? That's about 3 inches. I recommend you guys just torque it down, even though you use the impact drill, just for safety, especially if you're out doing car stunts or whatever, or drifting. I want to make sure you're safe, so make sure you guys get this done. Do it just for safety, even though I know you guys might be confident with your impact drill. This should be good to go, guys. For now, we're done with the G35. Right height adjustment, we're set to go. Tomorrow, I'm gonna go ahead and test it out and maybe get some footage of how low I pretty much am, and see if I scrape anywhere. So finally, after the suspension adjustment that you guys saw me do, that's the main reason why I had to raise it. As you guys saw in this part of the video, I was like, if I was scraping as it is right now, I was scraping way worse. I'm talking about like body lifting, almost getting stuck on the side of a side store, getting into the lot type of scraping, body lifting, whatever you may want to name it. But if you guys have this problem, that's exactly why I had to raise my car. I hope you guys enjoyed the ride along, and I hope to see you guys on my next video. So stay tuned, because we're gonna hit it really hard, and we're definitely gonna be having a lot of fun. I got definitely I'm gonna be riding the BMW, gonna be doing the G35, and I still gotta reveal one more car that you guys have not seen on my channel. Let me just give you guys a hint. It's a classic, and that's as much as I'm gonna give you. It's not a big boat, I'll tell you guys that. It's definitely an old classic style racer. I might just reveal it on the next video. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys want me to, or should I keep it a secret until we start building it. So if you guys want to go ahead and support me in any way, you guys can get your Mortified t-shirts. Right there, you guys can get your Mortified t-shirts. That helps me to be able to pretty much just help me with my car bills and being able to keep the videos rolling. You know, so definitely, if you guys want to stay tuned, want to support me in any way, want to support my channel, you guys are more than welcome to check that out. I have plenty of awesome cool t-shirts that I like. This one I love and I enjoy. So stay tuned, guys. I'll see you guys next time.